You know, sometimes I think we all take a moment to reflect and just think of what we've seen, what we haven't seen, what inspires us in life, and what motivates us. And most importantly, say only what is truly positive. Fuck that kid. Mommy! Shut the fuck up. So, the Babadook came out in 2014, and at the time, everybody was telling me that this is the scariest movie ever. Even online, whenever you went online, the Babadook, scariest movie in decades. And everybody was making a big fucking hype about it. You know, everybody was going crazy. Now, I didn't watch it then. This came out in 2014, and I never watched this movie then. I wanted to, and I was tempted, but I just never got around to it. So, I watched it a couple of months ago, and recently for this review. Yeah, I feel lied to. This movie is completely overrated in my eyes. Oh god, okay, where do we start? So it starts off, it tells a story about a single mom and her kid. And she's struggling. You know, she's struggling as a single parent, and of course that's not easy. So, you know, there's strain and stress and... I mean, I'd be hurt if I had that fucking kid for a son. God. I'm just gonna say it out straight, guys. That kid is one of the most infuriating kids I have ever watched in a horror movie. In fact, in a movie in general. He pissed me off so much. Oh god, I mean the whole movie I'm just hoping the fucking Babadook demon would just fucking take him and run, snap his neck somewhere and throw him in the dustbin. Nope. Instead, we had to listen to this entire movie of Mammy, and just being the most insufferable brat ever. No disrespect to the actor who played him. You know, for all I know, this is how the director asked him to be. You know, so I can't lay all the blame on him. But God, it was bad. It's so bad. Throughout this entire movie, for me, it was just depressing. It was so slow. Whenever they built it up for something to happen, and you think it's about to hit momentum, and something happens, and then it just goes all the way back down. It starts again. And it does this throughout the whole movie. And you're like, what the fuck? What? Oh, there's no momentum. It's like, it gives you that scary. We all go to horror movies to get scared, right? We all go to horror movies for something other than sitting there and listening to this brat looking at his mum's face 90% of the time. That's all it is. Combine that with him, you gotta give us something in between that, right? So she reads him a book. Don't know why she fucking hit him with the book, but she reads him a book, and it's about the Babadook. And when they read it, shit starts to happen in some bits. And the design of the Babadook, I think, is all right. It's nothing special. It's not. I wouldn't brand it as iconic or anything, but it's an interesting design. The long like nails, and that's pretty. It is pretty nifty. It's pretty cool. But they always do this editing thing with him, where he's like goes like that. Like and it doesn't work. It looks goofy. It doesn't look scary. It doesn't look menacing. It just looks really badly edited. Like a 17-year-old edited this. It's just da 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 da. That's not scary. That's just the whole time I was watching it, I was like, what do they do? What is this supposed to be? What the fuck am I looking at? It was just so bad. I didn't like it. I didn't. Maybe some people like that type of style, and if you do, more power to you. Just didn't suit me. I just didn't like it. And you get some, like I said, things that do happen in this movie. Like, they go to, the mom goes to her sister's kid's birthday party and they get a present. She opens it up and I think it's like an ear or something like that. It's something, I might be wrong, maybe it's not an ear. Like I said, I can't find, this movie's forgettable as fuck. But open it up and there's something in it, creeps them out, they blame the mom. And then the kid pushes the girl and everything, all shit goes loose. Everything goes crazy and she's like, I'm not going nuts, I swear. And that's the momentum. It goes right back down. And builds up again slowly. So he's waking up, getting out of bed, going down, dealing with their annoying brat of a kid, looking miserable, till something happens, and then goes right back down. And that's, again, I've already said it, but it does this throughout the whole movie, and I have to say it again because it's so obvious, and it's so... I mean, it just... Oh, God, I hated the kidneys. That's all I'm thinking. I keep saying it. This lady couldn't even flick the bean without him barging into the room. You know what I mean? Oh, and then you have this stupid, Babadook. But that was the first clip I saw before this movie came out and the trailers were out, and I watched the clip. And the clip was when he was under the bed. And he was under the duvet. And you heard Babadook. I know it was getting closer and it was getting closer. When I watched that, I thought, maybe this is actually going to be really scary. That is a creepy concept. Maybe we've all done that as a kid, haven't we? Hid under the covers when we thought we've done something or seen something, and you just have this really anxiety-fueled thought that if there is someone out there, and they're getting closer and closer to you and standing over you and you're under and you can't see them, but you know that they're looking. We've all, maybe not all of us, but some of us have had that, when we were younger, and that is terrifying. I will give that scene that was a pretty cool scene. I did like that scene. And like I said, the design for the Babadook, it was cool, but it wasn't like, oh my God. And then the whole movie just goes on where shit happens and how they fucking end this movie. How do they beat this demon that's causing so much trouble in their lives and stress and how do they beat it? The mom shouts at it and it runs away. I shit you not. They have this thing where it's trying to possess the mom, and it does for a little bit. And as it's trying to control her body, she shouts at it. And it darts off into the basement. So, she's fine. She's not possessed anymore. She grabs her son, and everything seems normal. Everything seems all dandy and loving. And then you realize they're keeping the Babadook demon in the basement like a fucking pet, feeding it once a day with a bowl of fucking worms. What the fuck is that? Can someone explain to me what? So then the movie ends. Big, scary, tall, intimidating demon shouted at, runs into the basement, kept as a pet. Not allowed to leave the basement. Oh no, you keep your fucking ass down here. Here, look, here's a worm. Eat those fucking, yeah, you eat them worms. I'm going up for a 3-course meal. Now, where's my baseball bat? Oh, there it is. It's for my son. Finally gonna beat the shit out of the little prick. Overall, guys, I hated this movie. It infuriated me. The entire thing. I was actually angry when this movie ended. When the credits came, I was just so pissed off. I think I was more annoyed that the kid didn't die in this movie. And he went off to have a happy ending. The fuck he did! Let me write this movie. Let me rewrite it. Allow it to tweak a couple of fucking things. But overall, I did not like this movie. I think it's overrated. If you enjoyed it, that is your opinion. I respect it. Don't let anybody else tell you what you can and can't like. If you enjoyed it, awesome. I really am happy for you that you got a good experience from this movie. But just me personally, I didn't like it. I'll never watch it again, ever. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, and if you stuck it this long to hear me rant through the whole fucking thing, please give me a like, subscribe, if you think I've earned it. And yeah, thank you for watching. It means a lot to me. And anybody who's curious what I would score this out of 10, 2 out of 10. That's it. That's the best I can do. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, and as always, don't kill anyone.